Welcome to another episode of the Lone Recruiter Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Clemenson, and if you're a recruiter out on your own or just lacking general guidance or mentorship, you've come to the right place. Our episodes are designed to give you the motivation, the advice, and the strategies you need to become the very best lone recruiter. So join us, grab a cup of coffee, and let's take your desk to another level. Now, today, I want to have a quick episode, but I just want to talk about the ego. We all have one, whether it's big or small, but we all know when it presents itself. And what I'm talking about are those weeks you have where everything just happens. You know those weeks where, boom, you're making a placement on Monday. Boom, you're getting 3 CVs in from efforts you did the other day. Boom, it's Thursday. You've got another meeting, final meeting that went really well. A couple more deals come through. Everything's flying. Everything you touch is gold, and it feels amazing. And what I want to make sure we're not doing is letting our ego get away with itself, because what tends to happen, and I see it a lot, I've been guilty of it, I've seen other people do it, but what happens on those weeks where everything goes your way? It feels great, but then something happens. There's a lunch. Oh, you know what? I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to go and have a lunch. We go and have a lunch. Oh, you're feeling really good. You're hopping and skipping. I'm going to get a massage because, I earn it. I deserve it. Fine, go and do it. But generally what happens is there's a lot of delivery that comes in. There's a lot of closing off of projects, of cycles. You might be finishing your month or your quarter and you're hitting those targets or you're succeeding those targets. Fantastic, great. We do need to celebrate them. Don't let me think, don't for a second think I'm saying don't celebrate them. But what I don't want you to do is take your foot off the accelerator, because it's a bit of a fallacy, right? When you have that week that's just going your way, it's actually not a week that you're probably doing a lot of the fundamentals that got you there. It's probably just the end of a process going your way. And what you don't want to get into a habit of doing is celebrating in that week and not doing those activities that you did 2, 3, 4 weeks earlier that actually arrived you at this fantastic week. And I can almost guarantee it, if you rewound the clock a few weeks, you're probably in a bit of a slump or you didn't have as many things on the go. So what were you doing? You were generating, you were calling candidates, you were hustling, you were canvassing candidates, you were meeting clients, you were interviewing, you were sending in mails, you were advertising, you were grinding it out to generate those deals that have just come in, right? And what you need to make sure that you do when you're having those amazing weeks, which we want to have, and if you can have a week after week after week, that's amazing, great. You need to still have in the back of your mind, I can't celebrate this until I've got the fundamentals done. Because if you don't get those fundamentals done, what's going to happen next week? You're going to have a shit week. You know it. I know it. We all know it. So the next time you have a big win, you have a big week, and things are going your way, please do not pat yourself on the back. Do not go and have that lunch. Do not go and have that massage until your weekly fundamentals are taken care of. And what I mean by that is you've done your whatever your numbers are. But for me, it's I have to get my 2 projects done around 2 roles. It's I have to do a full canvas. I have to get 2 podcast episodes recorded. If I don't get them done, I know next week's going to suck because I've got to either play catch up or I'm not going to get the results I need for my clients. And that's not fun. So if you want to have those great weeks, week in, week out, you want to celebrate week in, week out, absolutely go for it. Take care of the fundamentals first and then go and celebrate your wins, okay? On that cheery note, I hope you have an amazing day. That's all we have time for you today. If you got anything out of this, I want you to feel motivated. I want you to feel inspired. I want you to go, just get a spring in your step. Let's go. It's Monday. Let's go get it. Have an amazing day. Share this, like it, give me a 5-star review. If you want to put a comment down below, go for it. If you've got any other tricks and tips, please message me. I do a lot of podcast episodes off comments and interactions I have with you guys because, the more that I can understand what you want, the more I can deliver it. So reach out, shoot me a private message. I love hearing from it. As I said, that's all I have time for you today. This is a 4.5-minute episode. I'm so stoked to give you a real quick one today. So have an amazing day. And as always, may all your deals come true.